I'd like to speak about the swords we use in the Bujinkan. All through the years, we've been studying various types of swords. We did the katana with the Kukishinden techniques and the Togakure techniques. Then we moved to the Tachiwaza, meaning a longer sword with a bigger curvature, one edge. And then we moved to the Tsurugi, the Chinese sword. Now, if you look at the timeline, one thing should be obvious to you. The Chinese, they've been using, and the Japanese, they've been using the straight sword with double edge, the Tsurugi, for more or less 4,000 years, 40 centuries. Then at the turn of the Heian period, around the end of the 12th century, the Japanese, they invented what we call today the tachi. And they will use the tachi from the 12th century until the Edo period, which is the beginning of the 17th century. 4,000 years with the Chinese sword, 500 with the tachi. But then it gets worse. The Japanese began to use the katana more or less in the 16th century. They will use either the tachi or the katana, but the katana will develop during the Edo period. And the reason why the development of the katana is happening is that as this is peacetime, we don't have anymore any yoroi, any body protection. Therefore, they began to understand that with their sword, they can cut bits and pieces of the enemy. So the katana, 16th century until Meiji, roughly the end of the 19th century, that's only 3 centuries. So you see, 40 centuries, this is the Tsurugi. 5 centuries, the tachi, and then only 3 centuries for the katana. The katana is coming from the tachi. It's the techniques with the tachi that were adapted to the use of the katana, and the fact that they had no more yoroi, the armor. But then, if you look at the tachi, also it was coming from 4,000 years of fighting with the Chinese sword. If you don't know the Chinese sword, the Tsurugi, if you don't know the tachi, more likely you will not be able to grasp the essence of the katana, even if the katana has specificities that you don't find with the others, namely cutting. Because the Tsurugi and the tachi were mainly used for stabbing, not cutting.